The world's leading authority on antimicrobial resistance has sounded the alarm. Without urgent action, antimicrobial resistance will cause more than 10 million deaths per year by 2050, a figure that could rival cancer. Worse still, new classes of antibiotics have not entered the market for decades. Our most powerful weapon against infectious disease, the antibiotic, is increasingly obsolete. The golden age of antibiotics was a remarkable period in history when we leveraged natural compounds to effectively treat bacterial infections, dramatically reducing mortality and transforming healthcare. For the first time in history, people could survive previously fatal bacterial infections like pneumonia, tuberculosis, and sepsis, but this triumph was short-lived. Several factors, including the rise of drug-resistant bacteria, long development timelines, low returns on investment, and regulatory complexity led the industry to abandon antimicrobial research and development. Today, the pharmaceutical ecosystem is geared towards chronic disease drugs, which offer longer patent life and recurring revenue streams, leaving infectious disease preparedness to fend for itself. We are now facing the grim consequences of this neglect, with antimicrobial resistance claiming over 4.5 million lives annually, a number that will continue to rise without intervention. The solution to reignite the antibiotic pipeline lies in the strategic application of artificial intelligence. Machine learning, neural networks, and computational biology are redefining drug discovery, dramatically accelerating key stages of the development process. Several AI-enabled platforms have demonstrated the ability to reduce preclinical timelines from 5 to 6 years to less than 2 years, while cutting associated costs by up to 70%. Phage AI, Antibiotics AI, AlphaFold, and others leverage vast biological and pharmacological datasets to identify and repurpose molecules that can combat resistant bacteria. They can also simulate molecular interactions to predict resistance evasion and personalize antibiotic regimens based on a patient's unique microbial genomics. By integrating AI into antimicrobial discovery, we can rapidly develop new antibiotics, revitalize existing drugs, and optimize treatment strategies, all with a minimal increase in overall healthcare expenditure. In fact, we estimate that each effective new antibiotic discovered through AI could avert between 10,000 and 40,000 AMR-related deaths annually. And that's just from the drugs that make it to market. AI can also improve antibiotic stewardship by up to 30 or 40%, reducing unnecessary prescriptions, improving hospital outcomes, and preserving microbiome health, adding between 0.2 and 0.5 quality-adjusted life years per patient in specific cohorts. To unleash AI's full potential, policymakers must act. They need to adopt pull incentives, such as subscription or market entry reward models. Governments can also support open access AI platforms with public funds or philanthropic partnerships to scale non-commercial discovery efforts. Furthermore, mandating AI-integrated stewardship and establishing global surveillance networks will ensure rapid detection and response to outbreaks. As the world's leading expert on antimicrobial resistance has warned, the time for action is now. If left unchecked, the consequences of antimicrobial resistance will be catastrophic, undermining modern medicine and destabilizing economies. But armed with the right policies and investments, we can harness AI's immense power to fortify our defenses against this silent pandemic. With coordinated action, we can ensure that the 21st century is remembered as the era when we conquered antimicrobial resistance, not succumbed to it.